And so the thing is, there's always more to learn. And sometimes it is from the most unexpected places. Like, I've learned from like 3-year-old kids. I've learned from people much older than me, and they've learned from me as well. And so I would say that life in itself, from the past, looking into the future, different people's opinions, there is always more to a story than what people might think initially.
Wow, yeah, those are some really profound words. And we're only on question 2. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. So, like, is there anything, you sort of touched on this a little bit, but is there anything that particular, like, that motivates you about all of art, that you, like, really, like, sort of, like, does something, like, it ignites something inside of you?
That's a lovely question. So it's like whenever I go to a museum, let's say, and see a piece of art from a couple of decades, a couple of centuries ago, or when I read part of prose and I'm vividly within that scene, or if it's the same thing with a poem and, the succinct, like, words and stuff like that. The thing about words is that they're just a tool. If an artist can touch the soul of another person, they are successful. And so every single time I look at a piece of art, any kind of art, and it strikes me deep within myself, like past my consciousness, past my subconsciousness, that is what keeps drawing me back. It's like a drug. Well, I think the best kind. But anyway, it just keeps on bringing me back. Like, I'm seen. Like, my experience is not entirely singular, and that it could feel like constricting in a way, but at the same time, it's like liberating, because you are not here for the first time, no matter what you may think. And so just being seen, that is definitely what I love about art.
Also,
I try to focus more on a feeling, on an emotion, and then I don't hold myself like so tight to like, okay, it should be like this. No, it could be anything. As long as sometimes simplicity is like the very best way to go around it. So if it's like a poem, if it's a speech, if it's a story, how do I want them to feel? And most of the time, I'm writing from my own emotions, trying to like give that to someone that might relate. And so definitely I'm trying to be like, okay, at this point of the story, the daughter reunites with herself, and then it's like, how do I bring that out? And that's as simple as figuring out the emotional roadmap first of what it's going to look like, because all kinds of art have an emotional roadmap. And then from there, you can pick the media.